along the way, I lost my bear somewhere.
And now here I am back on a mission to find my bear. And why it's so important for me to find this bear is because it's been with me for more than 20 years. To be honest, it was my sister's bear and it was on her backpack. As a child, I really have an obsession of teddy bears. Now I have a loving for teddy bears. My point is, you see, I'm a very sentimental person. This bear of mine have been with me through so many adventures and through so many things since a child, since now. But before I let go, I want to put in the effort. And on top of that, the LavMic itself is still in using condition. I don't feel like I should replace it because it'll be a waste of money if I just went out and bought another one without thinking of the old one. So I want to put the effort into finding my stuff. Plus, I'm a huge believer, if it's really meant to be with me, it'll return to me. I really can't believe I found the last place I remember using my microphone. I literally sat on this very log that I'm sitting on right now, and that log, I remember that log, and I also remember a log over there where I put my dog's water and my bag and the microphone with my phone to record the ambience of the forest while I was typing. Yeah, so wherever my bear is, it starts from here. I remember going over there, packing things up, shoving my phone into my pocket. I need to backtrack that way through and hopefully I will find it. This is so fun actually, playing detective, and to see how my mind can remember these little details. And I feel like that's the gift, being in the moment. You just remember things so well. There's something over there. Interesting. Someone built a little house. Seems like no one has been inside because of the spider webs. Fascinating. They use wire, barbed wire. Like out of the Green Hell game. Makes sense. Because a forest is forest, and if whoever built that wanted to get away, so I didn't see that yesterday, so maybe I didn't come this far down. I honestly have to say it is a different experience coming here to the forest all by myself without my dogs, even though I love them a lot and they're really entertaining to watch, and I really feel safe with them as well because they are there with me. But here alone really is making me confront my fears, and I honestly felt like I have been really brave the past years, the recent years, and I guess being locked up at home really got into my head with all the social media and watching true crimes and all this kind of things that was put into my head. Got me quite paranoid because, to be honest, when I discovered that treehouse, I did think as I was approaching it, like, oh my god, I am not alone here. Should I be worried? Like a part of me is like, yes, no, they'll be like very sociable, and then another part of me also is like, oh my god, they might be not sociable, aggressive even, and whatever. Like, so that really made me like, oh, my mind is so negative, and I don't like that. I honestly don't like that, as I want to achieve a place within myself to trust and see the good in everything more so than the negative in everything. And I realize like how much the mind plays tricks on me and how much I can actually confront these things and see it's all up here. Like, really, if I had that trust of everything, I would approach everything fearlessly, you know? What I really realized today is do not take shortcuts, because I took a shortcut and I lost something very important to me. In realizing that, I feel like that's just life in general. Maybe this whole lesson of losing Bear was to teach me that, not to take shortcuts, because it's so much more detours, so much more backtracking. Not only today that I hiked everywhere for Bear, but yesterday as well. After finishing recording, I spent another 3 hours walking around and around looking for Bear. Sometimes shortcuts seems like the quickest way. In this case, I cut through the forest in a way that I thought would be easy to get to my car. But turns out, and I really can apply this lesson here today in my whole entire life and for my future, not to take shortcuts, because it's such a detour. It takes so much more time to recover. It takes so much time to heal when you take the shortcut and get hurt doing it. Today did make me wiser. I really do like to reflect on things and to improve, because life is all about improvement, but it also could be all about mistakes and repetition. Really depends on the person. For me personally, I like improvement. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on this journey to look for my beloved Bear. But I feel at this point Bear has turned into a real bear somewhere within these woods in another dimension. Maybe Shim fell into a void, and that's where Shim is now, experiencing movement and organism of life. Oh boy, that was a good day. I feel like I got a good sweat out of it. I got a good lesson out of it. I saw some pretty interesting things that gave me some pretty interesting insights. Yeah. I don't know, at this point I'm sleep deprived, I'm super hungry, or I just simply am chatty right now. But yeah, like I feel really chatty and I want to really sit here and talk about things, because honestly this is a breathtaking view. I kid you not. Like, this is, where am I right now? Behind me is this forest, woods, pine trees, however you want to put it. And in front of me there is this mountain, blue sky, clouds, gum trees over there. Just feeling so peaceful. And I have to admit, I really enjoy spending time alone. This is what I'm missing. This nature. Because as much as you can watch superficial things online, there is something else that you feel being in the present moment with Earth. And I can't say that enough. How much I love Earth and how much I want to be with Earth. Honestly. If we're looking for another planet, seriously, just take a walk somewhere in Earth, and eventually you'll find an alienation section of Earth. Because there is that. You can find places that look like Mars on Earth. You can find aliens. I'm pretty sure everything is not living out there. It's all here with us. Everything is infinite, and I feel like the human nature, the human race needs the beginning and the end. But the truth is, there is no beginning and end. There really isn't. And once you realize that, you realize now is so precious. Right now in this present moment is so freaking precious. I'm telling you now.